everyone, we're Fosun International Group. Our discussing will focus on 5 aspects: investing in rock oil, real estate, health scope, and vertical, as well as the assumption of investments of oil mining. Fosun Group took over energy company Rock Oil at $474 million, which has replaced Rock Oil's proposed $800 million merger with Horizon Oil. The strategy of Fosun is to continue an overall ROC's operation, retain the ROC current management team, and keep the brand of ROC for future operations. The actions that Fosun took for investment would benefit for new presence of gas oil markets. As Rock Oil Company took the leading place of upstream oil and gas companies, along with a strong presence in China and Australia, this acquisition would consequently promote Fosun's entry into oil markets with a strong brand name and brand image of global recognition. Moreover, because of the strong industry relationship Rock owns and sufficient assets Rock provides in China, it could help Fosun to build up competitive advantage and industry position to compete with other oil companies.
Fosun partnered with Property Link to purchase an office property in North Sydney in February. Fosun has an aggressive attitude towards property investment in Australia. In April, Fosun partnered with EG, a local developer, which will build apartments in Sydney and Brisbane in the next 4 years. By partnering with EG, Fosun can have a local knowledge in the industry and minimize the market risks. As you know, the competition of the property market is strong. Big players like Wonder Group and Greenland has a strong presence in the market. However, their target market is different. Fosun target middle-income customers, while Wonder and Greenland target wealthy customers.
Fosun is currently big for health scope in Australia. It brings opportunity to Fosun to expand its healthcare business in Australia. Typically, health scope has its own strength, and the healthcare industry in Australia is favorable. For instance, the growing in population and aging group may increase the consumption in healthcare sector. More importantly, it can help Fosun to develop its healthcare business in China. After Chinese government released the healthcare reform plan, healthcare industry is expected to have a strong growth. After acquiring several hospitals in China, Fosun is going to build up the private hospital, and it can use HealthScope as a model. In addition, Fosun can transform the know-how from HealthScope to its healthcare business in China.
Recently, Fosun International focused on an acquisition of the vertical business, which is the largest vitamin producer in Australia, as pharmaceutics is one of the main business of Fosun International in Chinese parent company. This purpose of acquisition can be seen a highly related investing activity and can benefit the company. Firstly, the market of investing in pharmaceutics in Australia is potential. This is beneficial for expanding and obtaining of profits. Secondly, by the investing activity, they can learn different knowledge from vertical so that promoting their product's quality in parent company. Thirdly, based on the bid for HealthScope, investing in vertical will make a close connection between this company's pharmaceutical industry and the hospital operation, which can supplement each other for the long term.
Based on the current situation, there is an assumption that Fosun can invest in iron ore mining in Australia in the future, because Fosun has a subsidiary, Hainan Mining, whose major business is in iron ore mining, and it is known as China's largest iron ore producer. In Australia, economic demonstrated resources of iron ore is sufficient, around 28 billion tons, and if Fosun invests in iron ore mining in Australia, it can adopt joint venture. In this way, Fosun can obtain iron ore resources as the shareholder and get an advantage over negotiation on the iron ore price. This enables Fosun to reduce the operation cost, but Fosun should evaluate the investment carefully at this early stage to avoid the result that some projects are abandoned at last.